This is a special weather outlook for today. We have Tropical Storm Alex out in the Atlantic Ocean, almost becoming a hurricane, 70-mile-per-hour sustained winds. The pressure continues to drop to 982 millibars, which indicates strengthening. It is going northwest at 12 miles per hour, and it is headed straight for deep South Texas and far northern Mexico. As you can see, its landfall will be about an hour or more south of Brownsville, Texas, is where Alex is supposed to make landfall as a hurricane. It is supposed to become a hurricane by the next advisory. It has been strengthening quite slowly, but here's the probability of seeing tropical storm force winds, very, very, very likely across Texas. Tropical storm force winds could actually be seen all the way up here, so it's a wide spread of tropical storm force winds. This is the probability of seeing tropical storm force winds that are 50 knots, or between 50 knots, anything less than hurricane force, but no less than 50 knots. A smaller area, mainly at the southern tip of Texas and, again, far northeastern Mexico, is the areas that is expected to experience strong tropical storm force winds. Hurricane wind speed probability, even less amount of area. Only one little area of deep South Texas has the probability of seeing hurricane force winds, and that basically includes the mouth of the Rio Grande River, from Brownsville on up to across the Laguna Madre. So it's not a big area to see hurricane force winds, but they are expecting hurricane force winds in that area. Here's warnings and surface wind. This is the current storm force winds. Tropical storm force winds are located in the center. It's just right here in the open Gulf of Mexico. And here's our warnings. This red indicates the hurricane warning, which is in effect from Huron, Mexico, up to Baffin Bay in Texas. That's a coastal hurricane warning. Coastal tropical storm warning from Baffin Bay on up to Port O'Connor. This includes Corpus Christi, Texas. That's coastal areas. Here's our wind speed chart. However, the wind speed is just slightly lower than the previous prediction of maximum peak winds of 100 miles per hour. It is now 90, which is still pretty serious. And gusts, could potentially be a Category 2 force. But for the most part, it'll be Category 1 force. But we could see some higher gusts there. Wind history of tropical storm force winds. This is the whole history from advisories 1 through 16. You can see there's no tropical storm. This is where it became a depression, right in this little crease right here, and then it began again. So that's wind history. Now we're going to look at local warnings for deep South Texas. Several warnings and watches. Well, most of it is warnings now, but there is a few watches. For the city of Brownsville, we have a hurricane wind warning in effect. It looks like tonight, in fact, is when it's supposed to start seeing effects. We could see some hurricane conditions tonight for the city of Brownsville, so better watch out for this. But hurricane wind warning in effect for the city of Brownsville. It's for the following counties: Willacy and Cameron. Tropical storm wind warning for Star and Hidalgo. Tropical storm wind watch for Sapta, Jim Hogg, and Brooks. So, and then all the coastal areas, including South Padre Island, is under a hurricane warning, and Kendey County, Texas. And then this is all the tropical storm wind watch. I believe it's a wind watch. It could be a wind warning. Yeah, it's a wind watch. So there's a potential beginning Wednesday night. There's potential beginning Wednesday night. Tropical storm conditions are possible in this area up here. And then there's the city of Corpus Christi under a tropical storm warning. So again, the hurricane force winds are basically from here. It's basically only in this area. Inland wise, it's in this area from Kendey County to Cameron County. And then the coastal areas over here. That's the only hurricane force winds expected for that area. So, more updates to come.